Welcome back to the Weekend Report. I'm Masachaba Mposwa. Almost 8 months after the 2024 general elections, the ANC will finally announce whether its KZN and Gauteng executive committees will be disbanded or not. The two provinces were among the worst performing for the ANC during the national and provincial elections. The party's National Working Committee in December last year decided on the two provinces that will be adopted or rejected at this weekend's NEC. Newzroom Afrika's Juniour Khumalo joins us now from Boksburg. Good morning, Juniour.
Good morning, Masichaba, and good morning to our viewers. Indeed, we do expect the National Executive Committee of the ANC to either rubber stamp the decision that was taken by the National Working Committee. The National Working Committee of the ANC is in charge of the day-to-day running of the party. It convened in December last year over 2 weekends where it met with the KZN PEC, Provincial Executive Committee, the leadership of the ANC in KwaZulu-Natal first, where they gave the Provincial Executive Committee an opportunity to outline why they performed so dismally. The ANC in KwaZulu-Natal fell from 54% electoral support in 2019 to about 17% electoral support. It was a bloodbath basically for the ANC in KwaZulu-Natal. So we did hear the leadership of the province coming here, led by the chairperson, Siboniso Duma, as well as the secretary, Bheki Mtolo, explaining that there was actually communication with the ANC's National Executive Committee with regards to some of the challenges that the party was facing in KwaZulu-Natal. According to them, those challenges started when the former President Jacob Zuma was actually expelled from the party, and they continued when the party refused to go to court to support the former president when he was going through that arms deal trial in Pietermaritzburg. This was detailed by the previous Provincial Executive Committee led by Sihle Zikalala. It was also detailed by the current PEC of the ANC in KwaZulu-Natal as a problem. So they did highlight this as a problem to the ANC. And they say that we did not get shocked by the emergence of Umkhonto weSizwe because we expected, given how the people on the ground were receiving the ANC as a result of how it treated former President Jacob Zuma. Afterwards, the National Working Committee of the ANC in December also met with the Gauteng Provincial Executive Committee led by Panyaza Lesufi, as well as the Secretary of the province, TK Ngiza, who also explained their side of the story, detailing how the e-toll saga in the province was part of the problems that led to the ANC losing support in Gauteng. They dropped from 50% to about 34% electoral support. And they also indicated that the delay by the National Executive Committee in deploying some of the former presidents as well as deputy presidents was at the heart of the ANC not getting the electoral support that it was expecting to get. So a decision was then taken by the National Working Committee on whether to disband the two provinces. Our understanding is that they are going to be disbanded, but the NEC has to decide on whether to rubber stamp that decision to disband them. If they do disband them, then what happens to those leaders? Your Panyaza Lesufi is a very popular leader among ANC supporters nationally, and someone who is actually expected to take up the mantle when individuals such as Cyril Ramaphosa step aside in 2027 at the party's electoral conference. So those are some of the discussions that we do expect the National Executive Committee to have today, Masichaba. And we also do expect an update from the Secretary of the ANC, Fikile Mbalula, later on, Masichaba.